Hey everybody, Sunday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys against the Minnesota Vikings. Coming in for a big game, one of the biggest all year. Ed, what do you think about this?
Well, we've been looking forward to this game all year. Coming off the bye week, gonna be a good one.
Welcome back. Let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue, where we talk Cowboys all day, every day. Hey, like Ed Sr. brought us in, game time, Sunday Night Football against the Minnesota Vikings.
I hate having a bye week. It's always, you feel antsy, you don't know what to do, but this was well timed. We had a couple of small injuries that we nursed along, and we're getting some guys back.
And he said in the last video here, we got 3 near Pro Bowl level players. Receiver Michael Gallup's getting along healthy, Lael Collins back from suspension, and DeMarcus Lawrence.
No, D-Law's not going to be back.
Almost, but you know what Soon enough. But here's the biggest thing is that, a lot of our guys who had some nagging injuries like Tyron Smith, Dak, were able to kind of nurse that a little bit.
Did you see the highlights of Dak today, throwing to Gallup? Practice? That just warmed my heart.
Pitch and catch, man. So, here's the thing about Minnesota. Even if their record isn't too stellar, I think it was 3-3, they're a more dangerous team than their record kind of lets on,
I don't know, man. They are. They played some good teams, but they've also lost to kind of crappy, mediocre teams. Until I get shown differently, I'm sticking with it. And I guess you could say the Patriots showed me differently last week or 2 weeks ago, but I don't know. I don't think Dallas is going to go undefeated the rest of the way, but I'm sticking with them, man. I don't think it's not prediction time yet, but continue.
Well, and here's some of the things that I do worry about a little bit is offensively, you could argue that they are the best offense we've probably will have seen so far this season. When you think about it, next to the Buccaneers, their offense is absolutely stellar. I mean, Kirk Cousins, as much flack as he gets, he's a pretty sharp passer, and part of what makes him that good is his receiving threat.
But you know what I've noticed about him is if you can apply pressure, he doesn't do as well. Sorry, that's an inside joke among us. People say that about certain quarterbacks, and that's true with every flipping quarterback in the league.
I know. But, their receiving duo, Justin Jefferson, that guy is a stud. And, Thielen is no slouch himself, man.
No. Dalvin Cook, too, in the backfield. That's just crazy.
And their backup, Madison, the guy's a stud as well. And like I said, it almost feels like their offense is a bit of a weaker version of ours in some way, shape, or form. Great running backs, great receivers, decent tight end.
We got a big advantage in quarterback, though.
I would take Dak over Cousins any day.
I think I may take Dak over any quarterback in the league.
That's fair. And so I'm thinking with their offense compared to our defense that their offense will put up some points. I would be shocked if they scored less than 24 with the weapons that they have.
Yeah, I agree. Dallas' defense, while greatly improved, is still giving up points, and the Vikings have a great offense. So yeah, they'll probably get at least 24, maybe 27.
And more importantly, and this has always been one of my worries, I don't worry as much about Diggs, but I worry about whoever Anthony Brown has to end up guarding.
Yeah.
Whether it be Thielen or Jefferson, I've already mentally prepared myself. He's going to get cooked a few times.
But you know what? All cornerbacks do. Even Diggs has given up some catches this year. And Anthony Brown has been pretty solid. He really has. He hasn't been really good, but he's been good.
I'll take average.
Average. Fair enough.
So, defensively, I feel our hands will be full. I feel if we can somehow limit them under 27, that would be a revelation for us.
I think that it's going to be a shootout, and I don't think there's any team in the league I'd rather have on my side in a shootout than Dallas right now.
And, let's kind of look at the other side of the ball. Our offense, their defense isn't really phenomenal by any means, and I think our offense, like Ed Sr. said, can hang with the best defenses.
They will light it up. They've lit it up basically every game this year. Number 1 scoring team in the league.
Yeah.
So, no problem on that front. Now, Lael Collins is interesting. He's back now. He practiced today, but McCarthy has not committed to him being the starter. He basically said at this point he's not. which is interesting. And at practice today, he got work at left guard, surprise, surprise, right? Right guard and right tackle. So maybe they're going to keep him in reserve. The fact that he didn't name him a starter at this point, I think there's a few things to look at. Number one, he's in the doghouse. They don't like what he did. He tried to get away with that, bribe the dude. So that could be one issue. Number two, he's just not quite ready. He's been off so long. He's rusty. He should have stayed in shape. But Leal last year, he came into camp chubby. And believe me, I know chubby. Or they're thinking about putting him at left guard instead.
And I think, 2 might kind of be the whole thing. He might be in the doghouse, came in a little out of shape. But my biggest thing that I'm kind of happy about is this really shows the confidence they have in Terrence Steele. The fact that they didn't just outright give Leal that starting job. Hey,
we've seen it all year. Terrence Steele has shown up this year big time.
And possibly even my favorite scenario here is if Steele kept the starting job and Leal ended up being, I don't know how he couldn't, but a better left guard than Connor Williams, I think that would tremendously bolster our line because C-Will ain't doing it.
He is a better guard than Connor Williams, I'm telling you right now.
Well, there you go.
I don't think that's a question.
Well, it's really not a question.
So yeah, I don't think there's any way the offense scores, under 30, 34. And you got Gallup back now. As good as Wilson's been, and he's filled in just fine, Michael Gallup was the starter ahead of him for a reason. That's going to be awesome having him back. Thunder and Lightning are going to continue to just light it up on the ground and pound the defense.
And the play action's going to hit him hard too.
Has all year.
Yeah, guys like Schultz has absolutely lit it up due to the play action and the threat of the run game. And I see no reason why he won't continue to. Well, and looking back to the rest of our offense compared to their defense, I don't think they got the horses to keep up with us. Matter of fact, for the Vikings, outside of a few solid players, linebacker Aaron Kendrick, safety Harrison Smith, their pass rusher Danielle Hunter, those are some solid pieces, but they just don't have enough to stop us, whether it be the run game or whether it be the passing game or just the overall balance,
Nobody does, and I'm really curious to see what Kellen Moore's cooked up during the bye week. I would not be surprised to see a flea flicker or a Dallas special, something like that. Maybe some special teams wizardry from Bones. I don't know, but I'd be shocked if we don't see something different that they are not prepared for.
And the other thing too is I think we got our weird game out of the way. I think we got our weird penalty game where the refs will call literally all on us compared to them / take away an easy sneak touchdown.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking with a more sharp game by our team with less penalties, there's no reason we can't put up at least 35 on them. I feel that confident about our offense.
Right. I agree. If the defense can, show up enough to keep them under 35, I do believe them.
So what's your prediction for this game, Ed? Prediction time.
38-28, Cowboys.
Impressive. I'm going 33-24, Cowboys. I think that coming in rested, a little bit more sharp than we were against the Patriots, that our offense is just going to fire on all cylinders. And while we'll give up over 21 points, there's no way they're going to be able to keep up with us the whole game unless we have an absolute meltdown.
I think you're a little low with the 24, but big deal. I mean, if they score 30, I still think Dallas scores more than that.
So hey everybody, let us know what you think in the comments below. You think we're going to shine big in Sunday Night Football? Is your prediction a little bit higher or lower than ours? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Hey, we appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button too, because every time you do, an Eagles fan cries.
Alright everybody, see you Sunday.